So, with all of your years of experience on the road with Broadway shows, um, I can see, and I'll backtrack here on this for 1 second. I've played in bands before where, it's been, hey, I'm tired of playing this song. We play it too much. We play it too much. I'm sick of playing it. And I think, my God, what would you do if you were touring a Broadway show? What if you were doing a 52-week run of playing the same show every night? How would you manage that? And I think a lot of people don't think about the fact that, gigs like this, that, yeah, you've got to play the same music every night, and you have to do it in a convincing manner. You can't half-ass it. So what is your secret to maintaining that level of excitement, the intensity, the love for what you're doing, even though you're basically doing the same show every night?
There are, we're all hardwired differently, of course, and there are some people that enjoy um, having the steady gig to do, and some people need to be creative all the time. I guess I'm not a terribly creative person, but I do think that my martial arts training has helped me to Zanshin. I'm sure you know that term, for those out there. And Jose, correct me if I'm getting this wrong, but if I'm remembering correctly, Zanshin is the staying in the moment and aware of everything in the present time, and not worrying about the past, not worrying about what's coming up in the future, just staying focused and in the moment. And I really practice that when I'm in a pit. If I'm in a show, for instance, like Carousel, where there's hardly any playing for the trumpets and it's boring as hell and not one of my favorite shows at all to play, that's a great opportunity. See, you can either take the negative, like, oh God, I hate this show, I can't wait till it's over, or you can take the positive in that, all right, there's lots of time where I can meditate in the pit. You don't have to close your eyes and chant and all that kind of stuff and burn incense, but you can still get focused and meditate. And so I use that opportunity to do exactly that. There's a few other things that I factor in as far as playing a consistent show. I believe the people in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Costa Mesa, California, and everybody in between deserves the same quality of show. And they're paying to see the show possibly for their very first time. And they're excited and they want to see this performance that they've been looking forward to for months since they bought that ticket. And it's up to me and everybody else around me, but I can only, do my own thing. It's up to me to give them the very best show that I have within me. And I want to respect them, because let's face it, the ticket purchasers are the people that are writing my checks, and it's the
Exactly.
longevity in this business to keep them happy. So I always feel that they deserve the same on opening night, Tuesday night, or 3 months later. Everybody deserves the same show. So I try to approach it with that same kind of respect. And I'll just interject this as well. I think that being on the road as many years as I have been, and beaten myself into some pretty bad corners, and tried to learn and get out of those corners, has been invaluable. Things like, for instance, just about a year and 4 months ago, I was in Baltimore, Maryland, and I was with Aladdin. Woke up one morning and it was like I had a bee sting on the left side of my face. My I was swollen out like crazy. My whole lips were askewed because it was so swollen up, and I was starting to freak out a little bit, and I went over to my wife and like, look at this, and she's, oh my God, what did you do? And all I had done is just woken up and I was gonna brush my teeth, and I'm like, I can't fit it in there because it's so swollen. So I spent the next 3 hours trying to play a second line G and just get that to vibrate. So I started migrating the horn across my face to a spot where I could get a vibration finally. And then I warmed up in that spot, put it away with the hope and pray and whatever else, that I could make it through the show that night. And so I got to the show and I told the local second and third players, "Hey guys, this is what happened." They looked at me and went, "Oh God, yikes, should you even be here?" And I said, "Look, I'm just going to pull back a little bit in volume. I'm going to climb in on the mic a little bit and just hope to hell that something comes out the end of my horn and reaches the mic." So I said, if you need to hear me a little bit more, you might need to turn it up in the monitors or something, but that's what I got to do to get through the gig. And it's experiences like that that I'm so thankful for, that I can now share and hopefully help somebody else through an adverse situation like that as well.
Yeah, yeah, that's a scary one. I know I've had gigs that I had to play after getting dental work done, and having Novocaine, and it's
Oh, wow.
having to move things over a little bit. Yeah, nah, no fun. It's not
No fun.
not one of the things that you want to intentionally do. So